Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Fenneko. I'm the community manager here for Ultima Online at Broadsword Online Games. And you're here to see a stream today. And we got another special one just for you. Today, we are actually, I'm adjusting my mic. It's being naughty today. We are actually going to be on TC1 again. We're going to have some fun on TC1, just kind of hanging around, seeing what's going on. And we're going to, hey, Conqueror, we're going to see how some of the players are handling all of this new content. And there's a lot of new content right now still. We're kind of going through it yet. There's been some adjustments made, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. But there's been some adjustments made to 120, and there's some other things that we have to look forward to. So, without further ado, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get right into the publish 120 adjustments. So, let's get into that. And just take some moment for my stream to catch up to the window change. There we go. So what we're looking at right now, okay, is we have Publish 120 TC1 Update 2. So with this, okay, we've got some new publish notes, okay? So we're going to get into those published notes. All right, so TC1 Published 2 Update. We've got the 28th anniversary rewards. Okay, those, hey, Hazard. Oh, yes, they were really working hard, and they were listening to everything you guys were typing out to them. So, yes, I will let them know. So the first thing is we've got the 28th anniversary rewards. And I know we've talked about this briefly before, and I'm going to reiterate it a couple times on the stream. And the reason being because I know we always get questions every time anniversary rewards get put out for testing and stuff. We always get that. And it's crazy. But I'm gonna reiterate the dates several times, so just bear with me on it. All right. So the 28th anniversary rewards, we've got all veteran characters 30 days old will receive a 28th anniversary token and anniversary card. TC1 only right now. Use the gate at Britain Commons to set character age. Okay. Hey, Ronan. Now, the 28th anniversary tokens can be redeemed for an orchid corsage, an equipable flowery bracelet that can be hued with normal, natural, pigment, and promotional dyes. It does play a sound effect and a visual effect when double-clicked, and it's super exciting. I love this. It's beautiful. I love it. Art really did an amazing job on this one. So we've got also the potted orchid, a decorative potted orchid available in a variety of regular, uncommon, and rare hues. And let me tell you, I cannot wait to show you all of these. Let me tell you, it's going to be epic, okay? Then we've got the Orchid Waterfall. And when I talk about hues, this is the one I'm talking about, okay? The house add-on available in a variety of regular, uncommon, and rare hues. Can be used as a water source to fill pitchers, which is awesome. I mean, we've got another water source, which is great. I love this. I love this because we don't have a whole lot of, good water sources, that refillable water source. If you're familiar with the sinks, I mean, you can fill it with a pitcher, but if you refill it again, if you use that pitcher on the sink, it'll just remove all that water, and then you have to kind of re-put it back. So it's cool, but you don't have that renewable source like you have with this. And I'm super excited and super stoked about this, and they are beautiful. Now, the one thing, and I'm going to reiterate this several times yet, okay? Production shards, okay, in order to redeem this, is between Wednesday, September 24th and Saturday, November 1st, okay? And there is a specific time on that, okay? So it's redeemable from 12:01 p.m. to 11:59, or sorry, 12:01 and then to 11:59 p.m. So if you're sitting there and you're going, hey, I didn't, how come I'm not getting these on production? Once, 120 goes live on your shard, this is not available yet. We've got months to wait. But no, well, so the token does. So the token does. On TC1, you have to go a couple extra steps. Can I share the link? I absolutely can. It's right at uo.com, and you click on you directly click on the 120 publish. You'll see it right at the front page, publish notes. But I'll put it in the chat for you. There you go. There's where it is. Publish notes 120. Okay? That's where it is. But yes. So, when 120 goes to your shard, please, you're welcome, please do not ask where the anniversary rewards are. They are coming, but they will be in September. They're not coming right away. So please, please, please keep that in mind. All right. Then they did change the crafting costs and resource acquisition for the event. So they adjusted the cost of crafting several event items. So in the past, and I'll go through what they were before, okay? So we've got, ask Fenneko a million times a day. Yeah, don't do that. The barrel of explosives, which is done through alchemy, yes. Now requires 5 fuse cords, 5 black powder, 1 crystalline black rock, and 1 reinforced barrel. And if you'll look, and it's not in here anymore, but this is a big difference. Okay, now the siege ammunition kit now only costs 200 ingots, and this is blacksmithing. So 200 ingots, 3 crystalline black rock, 3 small piece of black rock, and 3 void orbs. And then we've got the Void Bane Elixir. Again, alchemy only requires 1 bottle, 1 void core, 1 void orb, and 50 daemon blood. So that is a huge difference. Okay. Then we've got the hidden chests. We'll now have a chance to include the following reagents. You can get corruption, a small piece of black rock, crystalline black rock, a void core, or void orb. Okay. The Rifted Satchel reward bag from the champions will now always contain either 5 crystalline black rock, 5 small piece of black rock, or 5 void orbs. So it's one of those, not all, one of those. Okay. The above changes to crafting requirements and distribution of materials through various event activities should provide for a more congruent experience for players. Okay. Now, there were some updates to the rewards as well. Again, they heard you, okay? They heard you. Eldritch Van Braces can now be enhanced and has a 15% SDI. Tabard of the False Prophet now has a 15% DI and 6% SDI added to it. Void Skipper Boots now have a 3% LMC added to it. Anku's Soulbinder has been redesigned to not directly compete with the Lieutenant of the Britannian Royal Guard sash. So it has 1 faster casting, 8 lower mana cost, and 2 mana increase. The Dreadguard Talisman can now roll as a Fae Slayer as well. Wonderful, Conqueror. Awesome. I'm so glad I could help. The event updates. They reduced the difficulty of the Riftborn Monstrosity Champion fight. We heard you guys. They heard you. The champion was a little tough, so they reduced the difficulty on that. Void Commanders in Phase 2 that utilize the Void Rain ability will now do it less frequently. There is now a 2-minute timer before the attackers in the defense of Mistis. That's Phase 5. Begin to attack to give players more time to return to the city. So there's a 2-minute, warning that says, hey, you got to get back to the city now. Awesome, Ronan. The Defender NPCs in Phase 5 will now retaliate against creatures that attack them to provide a more thematic experience. So it's kind of, anything that attacks them, now they're going to attack back. Phase 1 walls and gates will now have a health percentage indicator. Ah, I see. Several healers have been added to the event area. Several spelling errors have been corrected. You will no longer be forced out of stealth when looting items for hidden chests. So, you're not going to be kicked out of stealth mode if you are looting those hidden chests. Several non-boss mob templates have been adjusted in difficulty. Yes, the Exalted Artificer should no longer erroneously delete transmogrified artifacts that are handed to them in rare circumstances. That was something else that was kind of added in there to get fixed. So, again, lots of great news, lots of, stuff that was talked about. You guys were posting on, the forum and other outlets about your concerns and what you felt was, either too difficult or, something that needed to be adjusted. And they took all of them very seriously and they listened to you guys and adjusted everything accordingly. So I would say continue to post if you see something that, hey, I really think this needs to be looked at, or hey, post, please, feedback, please post it. We love to hear your feedback. And as you can see, they are eagerly, well, I don't know, maybe eagerly, I don't know, but they are looking at each and every one. Maybe eagerly they are. Maybe eagerly. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how the devs, really, look at everything, but I can say they are happily looking at each one. So they are taking everyone seriously, and they're happily looking at each one and going, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah. So I would say please continue to post your feedback. We have plenty of places that you can post your feedback. So please, please, please continue to post your feedback. There is a, if you go to uo.com, you will see there is an area where it says feedback. You can click on that. That will take you to the forum. Again, if you have a paid account, all you have to do is log in like you do your normal account, and you can post to the forum. So please, by all means, post your feedback about 120. They would love to hear what you have to say. Like I said, they took everything you guys posted very seriously. So, again, I would definitely say, please, look at everything. Now, that being said, we've got some things. Someone was being mean to me last night in a stream. Mean to me? Last night? Oh, I wasn't streaming last night. You held your tongue? Oh. In a stream, someone was being mean. Were you watching a previous stream, maybe? I wasn't streaming last night. I don't know, honestly. Oh, no, a completely different stream. Was it when I was streaming Japan, maybe? I don't think anybody was being mean on that one. Not everybody was being... Everybody's always so nice on the Japanese streams. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Is there someone impersonating me? Oh, on someone else's stream. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is, what it is. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to find out where everyone is. We're going to kind of continue where we left off. And where we left off was... Oh, they didn't know? Oh. My goodness. All right. So last we left off, we needed to go to Mistis and that. So we're going to head to Mistis, but we're going to give it a minute yet. Because what we're going to do is I forgot. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to Britain Commons. Aw, well, that was very nice of you. That was very nice. All right. So, anniversary gift. Let's see. Look at all my lore pages. Look at all my fancy lore pages. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Neon of Mizuho. Oh, it would be, let's see. Ooh, it'd be very early. Oh, hello. Ohayou gozaimasu. So there we go. We have our nice special gift bag. And look at, I have a, oh, I'm sorry. Goodness, if I could type. I'm sorry, I can't do that. So I got a nice little card from GM Testament to Fenneko. It says, in a commemoration of 28 amazing years. Thank you and happy anniversary. And then I have my nice little anniversary token. So, and then once you get your, it's okay. Once you get it, you have your choice of corsage, the potted orchid or the orchid waterfall. So, well, hello. So we've got the, again, we've got the waterfall, the orchid, or the corsage. Now, the corsage we can wear, and it'll do something really neat. And then we have the potted orchid, and then we have the waterfall. Now, since we don't have a home, I'm less inclined to put up the waterfall. And also because it's actually right there. But I think what I'll do is I will get the corsage because I am excited to show you guys the neat little effect that you get when you do it. So we're going to pick the corsage here. Okay. And we got a nice little baggie. And there's our corsage. Now, again, you can dye this with whatever, you know, dyes. You know, you've got the plant dyes. You've got the dyes that you can buy in the store. Lots of dyes that you can choose from to get this wonderful, you know, orchid corsage on there. Now, you can't really see it on me because of the robe there, but it is there. You will be able to see it on your characters. But again, alas, you won't be able to see it on mine. But the fancy thing, there it is. I'll get off my horse. Buddy, there you go. Now, there is a timer for that. So we're going to have to wait a bit before we can do it again. And that is just so that we don't, you know, people don't grief people with it constantly. But very, very cool. I love the effect. So we've got tons of pages of lore here. And so going through the story also will give you pages of lore. So it's not like the previous TOT events where basically you go and you can just get the pages, you know, with one, you know, piece of, you know, whatever it is. You have to go through the whole process in order to get, you know, the pages of lore. So if you're sitting there and you're going, well, I don't know if I want to go through. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You want to go through it because you need the pages of lore because the book's amazing. So, And I love the fact that we get these pages of lore during our events because they're so much fun to look at later on. And especially if you have someone new or, a returning player and they're like, what are you talking about? For, like these events. It's invisible when I write it. Yeah, it's what you said before. It's so weird. But yeah, I mean, it's great because you can explain it. You can tell them, oh, yeah, that happened in this. And they can go back and read about what happened so that they're in the know. Because I know there's a lot of EMs that like to put that kind of stuff into their events. Great Lakes loves to do that, I know for sure. So I would definitely say that having these is a big, big, big bonus. So I would say go through these. You're gonna be happy that you did it. So go through it. Go through it. Go through it. You're not gonna miss. You're gonna want to do it. That's just it. All right. So we have our nice fancy bracelet. You can't see it on me. Again, it's because of the robe. That's why you can't see it. But if you are wearing it, you'll be able to see it on you. But that being said, what we're also going to do is we're going to find out where everybody is currently. So we want to make sure we are in the right chat. All right. And we're going to try and see where everyone is to see at what phase they're in right now. So we can kind of, take a peek and see what phase everyone, is doing. So let's see here. Oi. What phase are we at? All right, we're going to see what phase we're on. Again, there are 5 phases, so we're going to see which one we're on right now so we can go take a look and kind of watch everything, I guess, so that we can kind of get an idea. And I'm not 100% sure I am in the right channel. Oh, that is actually... eastern side of Verity Isle. So I think what we can do right now is we can head over to Ilshanar and head on over to Mistis. If you've never been to Mistis, what? I never get lost. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. I never get lost. Ever. I know exactly where I'm going. But we are going to head over to Mistis so that you can see exactly where Mistis is. But yeah, I just want to first make sure that everybody's aware that to start... Ugh, I know. My poor horsey. He's going to get put in the stables for now. But when you're starting, it's right here. This is the guy that you're going to want to talk to get started on everything. So just to be sure, that's where it's going to be. And there's that mysterious rift. I love the mysterious rift. I have to say, I love the mysterious rift. Sorry, I had to go take a look. I love the mysterious rift. It's so cool looking. I can't help it. It's cool. All right. So let's go back and get our horsey, and then we're going to head over to Ilshanar, and we're going to go to Mistis. And then I'll also show where the point person is if you don't remember where the point person is. There we go. Because I know a lot of people were asking where to find the person to redeem the points, which I was a little surprised, but yeah, it's pretty easy, pretty easy to find. I do believe it's humility. I do believe it's humility. I know. I don't think it's honor. I do believe it's humility. Words are hard today. Words are very hard today. And hopefully everybody is I do believe. Look at that. Love to see it. Love to see it. Somebody's already got their stuff up for showing. I love it. Hey James, how are you doing? Humility. Look at that. It's humility. I was right. Haha, didn't get lost. But here you go. Here is your person that you're going to want to trade in those points with. And we did go through everything. And there were some people that were so lovely that they decided to put all of these items out. Yes, words can be difficult sometimes. Words can be difficult. All right. So one of the things that we're going to take a look at is, like I said, we are going to head on over to Mistis. And I'll pull up a map in one moment here. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I don't know if it's going to let me pull up a map for everybody or not. I don't think it's going to, which is a shame, but it does happen. It does happen. Hello, is it Ranel? Hello. Welcome to the channel. If I said your name wrong, please correct me. I don't mean to. Hopefully I didn't. All right. So, the nice thing about humility, it's not going to let me pull up my map for you guys, but the nice thing about humility is that it is literally straight across. It is a direct line from, Mistis, sorry. Again, words are hard today. The great thing about Mistis is it is a direct line from humility to Mistis. So it is really nice. It is really, really nice. So we are just going to head out. Now, so when I say this, okay, it is literally compass east. And I know we've talked about that before. A lot of people are like, okay, what do you mean compass east? That doesn't make sense to me. What does that mean? Compass east. And I'm going to pull up my little compass here. So compass east. East is this way. Okay. It's diagonal. Okay. It's not, don't think of the map. Don't think of Ultima Online as, that's north. That's, don't think of it as this is south, this is north, that's west, that's east. Don't think of it that way because it's not. The map is on an angle. Okay, so it's not straight up and down, it's on an angle. So again, when I say go north, I mean literally go up. When I say go compass north, it means go this way. So compass east. So as you can see, it's directly this way. So again, the really nice thing about Mistis is it is a straight path. He hates points on compass. It is a direct path from humility. I'm having a problem with my mouse today, like controlling my mouse. It's driving me insane. It really is. So we've got Juka Warriors, of course. We've got Juka Warriors, of course. And let's see if I can move my map over here for you guys to kind of get a better look at things. So you see this right here, that right there, that is Mistis. So literally it is straight across. Once you get to the main road here, all you're going to do is you are going to follow this down. And then you see this bridge here? That's how you get into Mistis. So again, super easy to get to. It's not difficult at all. I mean, all you got to do is go from Humility, compass east until you hit the road. You are going to have to go up that little hill mountain thing, I guess. But anyways, you're going to want to go up. And this is Mistis. Okay? Now, oh, look, they're doing the siege. They're doing the siege. Lovely. So right now, as you can see, look at that. They're getting those over, and they get hurled over here. They all get hurled over here. Isn't this great? All gets hurled to this wall here. Okay? And as you can see, the wall does have a percentage on it now on areas. So you can see 55%, 56%, 77%. There you go. You need, yeah. So, yes. So right now they are working on the siege. And basically what that means is they are attacking this so that they can get into Mistis. So, and this is one of the cooler things I have seen done in Ultima Online. I have to admit, honestly, one of the cooler things I have seen on, them doing, period. Yeah. But isn't that, it's super cool. It's super cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's just so unique, and I absolutely adore it. But there you can see they're flinging it, and it's going. And then you also have people that are fighting these Shadow Reavers everywhere, and the captains and all that stuff. But again, the nice thing is they did add the percentages to the wall. So you can clearly see now where you're at for the wall, which is nice. You don't have... Well, that's the nice thing about TC1, Ronan. You can copy your character over to TC1. Whatever character you have on whatever shard, you can copy it to TC1. So, again, I'll show you the catapult. Look at that. Look at that. See? Look at... And it gets launched. Look at that. And you have these little NPCs that tell you exactly how well you did. Look, more. Look at that. But they are working hard at this. They are working hard. They've got it to 45%. So we're just going to kind of hang around. And we've got the Maulings here. We saw them in the last event. And the Shadow Reaver initiates and the captains and everything. So the Royal Guard. Lots and lots of, callbacks to the previous event, which is really, really cool. So they're going to continue to hit that with all of these black rock infused boulders. They're going to keep going at it. Yes, you can copy a character to TC1. Any character you want from any shard, you can copy it over. Yes, yes. Yes, James. So they've got 45%, 47%, 50%. I mean, right in this area here, they've got it more than halfway already. Now, last time we had a player that talked and said that, Violet, I believe, said that they did it in a little over 5 hours. So, it does take a while. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. It just copies the character. It doesn't actually transfer them. It just copies it. Yeah, it copies that character to TC1 so that you can, play on TC1 with a well-established character. It's not going to actually transfer it. It's only going to copy the character. Oh, no. Oh, no. They didn't make it. They didn't make it. Well, we'll wait here. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's what's super nice about everything. Oh, go, Hank. It is. It's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting. So we got more people coming in here. They're working the spawn in that. I'm just going to kind of take a nice run around. And there's plenty of room for people to do this as well. It's not like only one person can do it. There are multiple stations to do this. So you're not limited to only one person is allowed to do this. All of these stations, there's 8 stations, I believe, that you can do this. Yes, 8 stations. And, so 8 people can be doing this at the same time. And obviously, if you have more people, it's going to go a lot faster than if you are doing it, say alone. So I would say, just be patient in doing it and, get some friends involved, maybe get your guild together, and that way you can attack this, as a team. Because that's really what these are. They're a team effort. So this is definitely not something you can do solo. I shouldn't say you can't. Because I don't know. I'm sure somebody has tried. Maybe somebody will succeed in it. I just would imagine it would take you from server up till server down. So, especially if you're doing it by yourself. And I mean, I would say that with all the timers and everything else going on, that's kind of risky. Oh, see ya. See ya, James. Have a good day. Yeah, I mean, look at that. We've got some Sampires over here. They're going to get back to launching stuffs. But yeah, I mean, if you get a good team going, you'll be able to do it pretty easily. Yep. There they go. They got to put the catapult together. Seems like they have everything under control. Look at that. They made more boulders. They're launching them. I love that they launch. I love that they actually launch. Look at that. It's not like it just disappears. You know what I'm saying? You see it launch. I love that. I absolutely adore that. That is amazing. I love that. Like I said, the devs really above and beyond everything to make this happen. All right. Looks like we got, yep, somebody else is going to help out with doing this. Awesome. Awesome. Now we've got some void spawn stuff appearing. 36, 37%, 43, 53. Getting closer. Getting closer. Look at that. More and more people working together. Love it. Love it. Look at that. I just absolutely, I love that. I love that you can see the boulder, you know, launch over. I love that. I think that's the coolest thing, honestly. I really do. To me, that's the coolest thing. All right. Let's see where they are. Ooh, getting close. Getting close. 31% is the smallest one so far. Nice. They're getting there. They are getting there. So, yeah. Like I said, it's not something that you can do just, in a quick, a moment. The nice thing is, and it's been kind of discussed on the forum, is a lot of people had said, well, but I don't have like 5 hours, to spend and do this. Well, log in during the time that, you're on and do whatever phase they're in at that moment and just go with it, Go with that time, have fun with it. That's the great thing about this. I mean, if you can do the whole thing together, heck, that's awesome. But if you can't, just join in when you can. Have fun with it, So it looks like they are going to get more equipment. Continue to attack the wall here. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. But yes, I would say that, the more people you have, obviously the better. Yep, equipment. So we've got the spotter here. I just love the way everything was done with this. The story is amazing. The details of everything is absolutely amazing. So, well done. Well done with the devs. Yes, don't leave home without it. And I know a lot of the things, you got to craft things, you got to do stuffs. Like I said, there's a lot that goes on with, doing this event. It's not something that can be easily done, so quickly. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay. That is okay. And we're just going to kind of hang out a little bit. We've got demolition experts here. Huh? Must find a way into the city. Huxley, the guard here. Must find a way into the city. Hey. Okay. How's Buddy? He's doing pretty good. He's doing good. See? He's doing good. Okay, well, Spartan, the demolition expert. So you've come to attempt entry into Mistis, eh? It's not going to be easy. I'll tell you that much. The city is barricaded tight with these barriers aren't just for show. Oh, and these barriers aren't just for show. There's only one way through, and that's with force. You'll need a specially crafted barrel of explosives. I can give you the basic design, but the tricky part is the ingredients. You'll need the skills of a talented alchemist to mix them just right. Trust me when I say this isn't a job for anyone lacking precision. A slight mistake, and we'll have more than just a block bridge on our hands. Once you've got that barrel, you'll be the one to handle the detonation. There's no turning back once you start, so be sure you're ready for what's coming. The explosion will weaken the barrier, and with enough of them, the path will be cleared. But be prepared, it won't be a quiet entrance. I can't stress this enough. The sooner we can breach those barricades, the sooner we get to the heart of Mistis. You'll need your wits about you. Good luck out there, and don't take unnecessary risks. We don't need more casualties before we even get inside. But he looks thirsty. He's all right. So, yeah, this is where the barrels come in to get in here. And then, again, we have the catapults and everything to get things done. So, I see you're ready for some heavy firepower. You've come to the right place. I can help you build a catapult here, but you'll need a couple of things before we get started. First, you'll need a siege deployment kit. Again, it's one of the things that we talked about that you have to, have built. Those aren't something you can just pick up off the shelf. Crafters will have to assemble one for you. It's crucial for setting up the catapult at this location. Second, you'll need a siege ammunition kit, which is crafted by an alchemist. Without it, the catapult won't have any ammunition to fire. That'll make the special rounds you'll need for a proper siege. Once you've got both the siege deployment kit and the siege ammunition kit, use the siege control console to assemble and load the catapult. And don't worry about aiming. I'll be your spotter. I'll let you know how your shots are landing and if you hit your target. Good luck, soldier. So when we talked about the different, the explosives and everything else. So the barrel of explosives, again, that's alchemy. The siege ammunition kit is blacksmithing. Okay? So that's where you need the blacksmithing. So in order to get through those walls, you need the barrels of explosives. And then the siege ammunition kit, you need blacksmithing. You're a master marksman? Awesome. So there you go. The siege ammunition kit, blacksmithing, and you only need 200 ingots, 3 crystalline black rock, 3 small pieces of black rock, and 3 void orbs. So there you have that. So, and that is it. So yep, good old UO. So really what you really need is an alchemist and a blacksmith. So as long as you have those, along with whatever fighter of your choice, then you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty darn good. You'll be able to kind of take part in every aspect. And that's one thing I would suggest is take part in every aspect. Be the crafter one time and then the fighter the next. You know what I mean? Experience everything from different perspectives. Because I guarantee you're going to get a different result in your personal experience by, switching things up. So that's what I would say. Just my 2 cents on the matter for what they're worth, which is literally 2 cents. Definitely get yourself, get your crafter out. Spend, one round being the crafter, the next round being the fighter, and so on and so forth. Wall is still, it's still there. But once it opens up, then everybody can kind of rush in and, yeah. I heard that. I heard the pennies stopped being minted. Isn't that crazy? So, okay. So phase 1 is the siege. Well, that's where I can't say for sure real sea life. I really can't say for sure. Um, I would wait honestly to see, because I think I have been on lots of shards where I thought for sure they'd get, handed, and then been absolutely surprised. So I'm not going to say that these smaller shards are going to have that much more, have quote have no chance. I'm not going to say that because I think players will surprise you. I really do. I really do. And I've seen a lot of shards get together and say, okay, look, everybody, from this time to this time, this is when I'm doing it. Well, thank you, Ronan. I would say that, a lot of shards, they're going to band together and they're going to make it work. It's going to be one of those things where they're going to work together and I have faith in our players. I really do. I really, really do. Well, thank you. I really do. I say don't count these smaller shards down. Don't. Cuz let me tell you, they know what they're doing. They do. All right, so phase 1 is the siege, where you work together to lay siege to a city and break down large defensive barriers blocking entry. So this is the very first thing. This is phase 1 that we're doing right now, okay? And then phase 2 starts, and that's the assault, where you have to defeat all 9 commanders rallying troops inside the city. So we're trying to get in yet, okay? We're trying to get in yet. We haven't gotten in, so we're still on phase 1, okay? Hopefully we'll get to see phase 2 happen. The catapult collapses, yeah. Hopefully we'll get to see phase 2 happen. And again, I think it's mainly because we have a lot of people that, this is an early time for people to be online. So I would say the fact that we saw maybe 3 people here. 3 people were able to break the walls down to get to the catapults, get the walls down to 30%. I think that's pretty darn good in my opinion. So, like I said, hopefully we'll get to see phase 2. But again, I think it's just because, yeah. I think it's just because, again, this is an off time for a lot of people. Most people are at work. It's a Wednesday. This isn't like, a Saturday or anything. This is middle of the week where people are, they're not off work yet, or they're getting ready for work, or, gotta pick up the kids from school, or, summer vacation is started for some people already. Well, I think for most already, if not everyone, summer vacation has kind of started. But if you have kids, as much as you're home, that does not mean that you get to play games. That's not how it works. But I would say that just, yeah, there they are. They're back. All right, I'm going to get out of this person's way cuz they are here and they are ready to start some stuff. They're ready. They're going to lay waste to the city. They're going to go to town on it. They are. They got the Dreadguard Talisman. I love the way that looks, by the way. I absolutely love the way that looks. All right, they have built the catapult. They have built the catapult. And they're going to get the rounds ready next. And then they're going to continue to lay siege to Mistis here to try and get in. And if you're unsure about, what is happening, what led up to this moment, I would say, you know what? Once the stream is done, go take a look at the previous stream. We actually just went through that. Or even better, go ahead and start it yourself. Again, it starts right in the courtyard of Castle Blackthorn. That is your starting point. So I would say if you are planning on doing it, do it on TC1. Yeah, the talismans do look awesome. I love the artwork for the talisman. I really do. That is clean. I like it. I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like, man, I think I might need a couple. I do. I think I might need a couple. I'm just saying. Darn it. There's so many things this time that I am just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's so many things this time that I'm just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab all these. I'm going to be working hard to get all these little trinkets and all that stuff. There we go. Nice. Cammie's working hard over here to get into Mistis. But I would say real sea life, if you take a look, I mean, realistically, I mean, look at this is one person. And they're doing quite well. So, I mean, if that's any kind of indication, I mean, admittingly, I don't know how long they've been at this. So, but it may be one of those things where, hey, if you've got the time to do this kind of thing, maybe you can, get it started so that when everybody gets online, you can get right into the action, Look at that. Let's go take a look. We got the Void Gazer, 25%, 32, 33, 36. Yeah, the one over here, 25%. We're getting close. We're getting real close. Look at that. I do like that. Hey, Sable. I do like that. I do. Oh, man, I can't say enough good things about how that looks. I love the fact that, you see the explosions. It's not just, heck yeah. Man, I like that. We got Void Spiders, Acolytes, Kabbalists, Void Gazers, Soldiers. That is nice. Look at that. 19%. Very nice. And they're doing amazing. And look at that. Aldo over here is doing a great job too. Attacking everything. I mean, look at that. Just two people. Two people working together. 15%. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Ooh. Look it. Man. 14%. Heck yeah. I'd say a few more rounds and I'd say, maybe another round or two. I think that's the problem. I think don't be lazy. Help your fellow players. Help your fellow players out. 11%. Look at that. Poor Aldo over here is doing all that by himself too. Aldo! Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look over here. Let's see where we're at. 9%. Yeah, I would say a few more. Couple more rounds. Maybe 2, 3 more rounds. Heck yeah. That's wild. Look at that. Heck yeah. I'd help if I could. Sadly, I cannot. I cannot. I wish I could. 6%. 5%. Oh no, did Aldo pass? No, okay, good. Oh no, Beatrice is there now. Heck yeah. So we've got another person now. 2%. Come on. One more. One more round. That's all it's going to take. One more round. Oh, they got to go back. They got to go back. One more round. That is crazy. I think we should be we should be able to see. We should be able to see phase 2, I think. Look at that. See, people coming together. I love it. Heck yeah. Good job, people. Good job, people. That's what I love to see. Look at that. So close, too. You're getting on TC1? All right, Ronan. There we go. Nice. Just 2% left. Look at that. See? Look at how many everybody's coming together. Love to see it. Wall is at 2%. 2%. That's all it's going to take. 2%. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Well, maybe that will change today. Looks like there's a nice group of people, nice small group of people here ready to have some fun and help out and attack. Right? Heck yeah. Yeah, I think Cammy went to go. Yep. Cammy went to get more. Yes, yes it does. I love the Shadow Mane. I love the Shadow Mane. I love the Shadow Mane, and I love, love, love the Clydesdale. I love the Clydesdale. I am one of those people that's going to be sitting there and attempting to get the super uber rare one. So much money will be spent on the totems. So much money will be spent on those totems. I've already spent so much as it is using those totems for thunder in the background. Oh, be safe. I've already spent so much money with those totems. I mean, those are the greatest things on the planet, though. I love those things. That and the potion. Hey, Hundy. How you doing? Heck yeah. Oh, catapult collapsed. Yeah, it happens. I have faith. There's Cammy. Heck yeah. Cammy coming to save the day. There's Shadowmane. Heck yeah. 1%. 1%. Heck yeah. So close. So close. Oh, look at all those. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice at all. Still downloading. See, you got to keep your client up to date. Oh, look at all of them. That wasn't very nice. They just surprised everybody. That was not very nice. Not very nice at all. 1%. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, man. Man. 1%. We need more explodies. We need more explodies. More explodies. Heck yeah. We just need just a little bit more explodies. I do believe they went to go get more. Heck yeah. We're so close. I think they went to go get more. So we're close. We're really close. Like I said, I think we'll see phase 2. Yeah. Ah, yes, the Clydesdale. Yes. Yes, the Clydesdale. The Clydesdale is a nice one. Indeed. Oh, Aldo, have you got it? Is Aldo gonna save the day? Heck yeah. Okay, so when you log in to your account, if you go into the help menu, I'll kind of pull it up for a second. So it's not enabled, obviously, because I'm already on TC1. But go onto your actual shard and do character copy. It's right at the bottom after you hit help. It's right there. Character copy. And then you'll copy that specific character. Heck yeah. So it'll reset after, I mean, obviously. You gotta, I mean, it's not like a one and done thing. So no, these are phases. So heck yeah, it's open. The wall's been breached. Everybody in. Heck yeah. Look at that. It says defeat them to clear the courtyard. There you go. So now you have to defeat the commanders. So this is phase 2. So phase 2 means there are commanders. There are commanders, and you're going to want to look for them because they're the ones that you're going to need to defeat, and there are 9 of them. There are 9 commanders, and we've done, so this is phase 2. This is the assault. Defeat all 9 commanders rallying troops inside the city. You will earn rubble and a chance at a special item. Earn artifacts of the Riftborn. Those are the things that you're going to trade up near the humility area. So, you're going to want to find those commanders, and you're going to want to take them down. So there are a lot of lieutenants and everything all over the place. So you are going to have to do a little bit of running around to try and find all 9 of these commanders. But you'll find them. I have faith in each and every one of you. I do. Look at that. But yeah, they are everywhere. So you are going to have to be careful. You are going to have to be careful. So there's going to be a lot of people all over. So there's a captain over here. But yeah, pay attention to your surroundings. You know, try and find them. Try and find them. You got to get some arrows. Initiate, acolytes. Soldiers, lieutenants. Yeah, you gotta look for them. They're here. They're here. You just gotta look for them. There's the soldiers, obviously. Initiates. Lieutenant, acolyte, guard, mage, initiate, royal guard. There's a Juka mage. There's a controller. So far, there's 2 that we've seen. I saw something pop up for a second there. Your keen senses detect something hidden in the area. Sadly, I can't go looking for it, but I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll find it. Ah, there's a controller. Royal Guard, Acolyte. So yeah, just, you know, be on the lookout. You'll find what you're looking for, and you'll be able to defeat them. But you need to defeat all 9. All 9. There's a Dread General over here. Look at him. He's standing there menacingly, I'm sure. Look at him. Ooh. He's a menacing lad. Ooh. Let's take a look here. Shadowmane. Shadowmane's holding their own, though. Look at that. Good for Shadowmane. Ooh, careful behind you. Need a little bit of help over here with this one, though, I think. I think they're going to need a little bit of help. Yeah, I think they're going to need a little bit of help with that one. Heck yeah. We'll keep an eye on some of them. We'll watch. We'll watch. Heck yeah. Yeah, the guards, the generals, they're not super easy to take down. I mean, they're a general. I mean, so you have to kind of take that into account. You know, I mean, if they were super easy to take down, What kind of general would they be? You know, generals are supposed to be, like, difficult. So yeah, but they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good, honestly. Should see if there are any other people around that might be able to help. I think everybody kind of went their own way, to be perfectly honest. I think everybody just was kind of like, I'm going to, do my own thing to find out where I need to be and what's going on. I don't think there was any, specific, thing that people were. It could be that some of them did go to get, more arrows and all that kind of stuff too. It wouldn't shock me. Well, there's more wall there. I mean, they're working hard. Still trying to copy your character? Oof. Oh, noes. What's happening? Who knows? You neglected it for a while? Conqueror, yes, this is Mistis. Yeah, he's yeah, he's a tough one. They're not easy. They're not easy. But these two are holding their own very, very well. So I would say, they're doing a great job. This is not something that is easily done, How does the saying go? Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. I think that's the saying. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. I could be butchering it a bit, but I think you get the gist. They're doing good, though. Or cheap. Exactly. Heck yeah. They're doing good, though. I mean, let's be real. They're doing amazing. For two people. We saw two people, doing phase 1. Occasionally we'd see someone come along and kind of help out a bit. Look out. And then two people doing, yep. You got to be careful. Got to be careful when that one hits. Got to be careful when that one hits. Yeah, the second you see those things coming down, be real careful. But there you go. I mean, look at that. They're doing amazing. Pull their bar up as well. There we go. Careful. Careful. There it is. See that? Ugh. Careful. Careful. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. There. Nicely done. Getting bandages now? Sweet. Nicely done. Nicely done. Look at that. Shadowmane really is holding their own. Look at that. And I mean, like I said, if this is any indication about how difficult it is, but also how, you know, just a few people working together, you know, can make such a difference. You know? Oh no. Nicely done. Love to see that. Love to see that. Players just coming together and going, look, I got you. I got your back. Love to see that. But yeah, if you're just joining us, this is phase 2. Phase 1 has been completed. They have gone through. So yes. And then, like I said, right now we are looking for all 9 commanders rallying troops inside the city. I do believe we just saw one spawn somewhere. There's the Void Commander. There's the Void Commander. So these are the guys that you're going to want to deal with. And this is a Dread General. So these are very difficult. But the Void Commanders are the ones that you're going to want to take care of. So Baroness Vorlithia. See, but they will have Void Commander on them, so you can see right there it says Void Commander. And at one point when it first spawned, you could see it said Void Commander on the screen, and that's what you're looking for. And there are 9 of them in total. Again, there are 9 of these guys that you have to get rid of to start phase 3. So 1 of 4 champions will then enter. And then you have to defeat the champion for a chance to earn a Rifted Satchel, which may include, and then, you know, there's a list of items that it may include. It's not a guarantee, but it may include it. Let's see if we can get the other one to show Void Commander. No, it just shows her name, but yeah, Void Commander. Whereas the general here, he is showing, perhaps. So the general here, you're in your home and did TC1? Awesome. So the general here is just a Dread General. So yeah. Ooh, it's possible. Possible. Did spawn to the compass west. A Baroness. Okay, where do you go? Well, That depends. Since you didn't do the whole, the whole spiel, I would recommend that you do the whole spiel at some point. But if you just want to join in on the action and help everybody out, go to humility, then compass east. And when you hit the road on your map, you can kind of see it on my map there. When you hit that one road right next to Mistus, follow that to the bridge and go south, compass south when you hit that road. So humility, then compass east, hit the road, compass south, across the bridge, and up. Ooh, careful. Careful. Boom. Hey, leave poor Aldo alone. But look at that. 2 people. They're taking down a general all on their own. So I think the idea that people are saying that it's not possible, he was charging up. Yep. I think the people that say that it's not possible, I have faith. I have faith in our player base. It's possible. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be quick? No. But it is possible. There he goes again. Ooh, Aldo. Ooh, that was close. It's going pretty good. It's going really, really well. Keeps disarming. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sadly. Yeah, I would say if, because he keeps disarming, make sure you have a macro set up so you can just kind of hit it when you're disarmed. Oh, no! You know, I honestly can say that. Gesundheit. I honestly can say I cannot wait until the spring is officially over. Because to be perfectly honest, these allergies, I'm telling you, these allergies are driving me crazy. Almost. Almost. Got him down. Almost to a third. Oh, yeah. You lost the armor on your Swampy. Oh, no. Yeah. Yep. Naked Swampy. You don't get that buff. Yeah. Heck. Yeah, without that Swampy having armor, you won't get that buff. So, yeah. Keep that. Yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, if always have a macro set up for rearming yourself if you get disarmed, especially with mobs like this. You want to make sure that you have something set up so you can easily rearm it, aside from like dragging, picking up and dragging it back to your paper doll. So I'm sure most everybody has that, but just in case you don't, just a little tip. Just a little bit of a tip. They're still doing amazing, though, taking down this general. So they're doing great. They're doing great. For 2 people, all by themselves. You forgot to set it up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it happens. You know, we did a stream where I forgot to set up bandage self, the bandage self macro, and I kept having to double click bandages and then myself instead of just hitting that key to bandage self. Let me tell you, I know how that goes. I know how that goes all too well. I'm notorious for forgetting to do stuff like that. I really am. Absolutely notorious for that stuff. Yes! Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Now we've got Daenerys here with the firebug. It's coming. He's coming after you. Oh no! You must be doing the most damage then. Marianne with the fire beetle too. Heck yeah! Now we got it going. Now we're on a roll. Yeah, and then the controller, one of them is Baroness of Vorlithia. So that would be your first. Yep, it's about to go down now. Heck yeah. Get him. Oh, this bust is going down. Heck yeah. Look at that. Look at that. You guys are taking down a general all by yourselves. See? Be proud of that. Be proud of that. Oh, I wonder, is that the same Daenerys from New Legacy Japan? We've seen a Daenerys on New Legacy Japan. You're at Britain Bank? That's okay. You're good, Ronan. You're good. Look at that. Heck yeah. You go, guys. Yeah, over here, I think somewhere. Somewhere over here is that Baroness, I think. Yep, there's that Baroness. There's that Baroness. Now, why are you trying to get me? What did I do? Hey, not nice. You see that? What the what? She's attacking me. How rude. Look at here. Look at here. That's just rude. That's just rude. That's just rude. You're rude. Yes! You are rude. Oh. You don't know where you are? Yep, the Baroness controllers over here. They're the ones that you have to take down. Oh, yeah, you need swampy clothes. Oh, right. It just keeps telling me there's a did give you a basic rune book. Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff in your bank box and stuff like that. In your pack, all that good stuff. Ooh, it could be. It could be. Oh, good. See? Awesome. Oh, there's, I do believe, another one. Over here. I do. Oh, yep. Oh, that's a Harbinger of the Void. I don't know if this one is. This one might not be. Yeah, move all of these. Nope, that's Void Commander. That's a Void Commander over there. Really? Well, aren't you just rude? Yep, there's a Void Commander. So we've got the Void Commander there. There she is. Nine Void Commanders to slay. Possible. Possible. I don't know. Ooh. Let's see if she's any more difficult. Oh! What in the what? She ran away! That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. Oh, yeah, definitely tougher. At least tougher on Shadowmane. Ooh, I could see running out of mana pretty quickly. Definitely need a couple more people for the controllers. Or not controllers, commanders. Definitely need more people for the commanders. Yeah, definitely. Wow. Why me? Indeed. How rude. How absolutely rude. There we go. got the fire beetle now. Heck yeah. I'm surprised, honestly. I'm honestly quite surprised that it decided to try and attack me. That's interesting. Wow. Well, apparently these guys, these commanders, are really full of themselves, huh? Thinking, well, I could take anybody on. That's just rude. That's just really rude. Yeah, I could see running out of mana very, very quickly, honestly. I really, really could. Oh. Your beetle's running away. That is correct, Sable. Why is the beetle running? The beetle said, nah, fam. Nah. Wow. Yeah, that beetle said, nah, fam. Nah. That was new. Goodness. That beetle really does not want to stay on the commander at all. That is crazy. I wonder, I should pay attention to what's going on up here to see exactly, you know, if anything's being cast or if it's just the beetle just, you know, if there's something behind that we're not seeing. You know, something happening, you know, that only the tamer can see. I mean, I see them casting sleep. That for sure is happening. There's a lot going on, but they're doing an amazing job. Like I said, watching them do this, you know, to me is very impressive to see when you have small groups of people working so well together to you know, progress. Ah, Aldo is back. Heck yeah. Now it's a party. Look at that. All these people. Now it's a party. Got to have 5 people to make it a party. So now it's a party. It's not pretty out there. Yeah, yep. Going one-on-one's a little bit easier. Heck yeah, though. Galadriel. They are in phase 2. And they're doing amazing. Look at that. They're doing an amazing job. Oh, Just beyond the bridge. It's just humility. Humility gate. It's the easiest way to get here. Awesome job, everybody. Heck yeah. You go, team. Heck yeah. Awesome. Subarashi desu. Heck yeah. Many. Let's see. See if we can find another one. I know there was one over here somewhere, right? That's a harbinger of the void. Oh no! Oh, void commander over there. Okay. It's over here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Morrigan over here. Oh goodness. They're taking on the Harbinger, I think. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, all the draw worms. Yikes! Yikes! Careful, guys! Yikes! That's serious business. Serious business. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, that guy's pretty nasty business. Yeah, see. He's got all those drow worms. That's the problem. Yeah, you got to be careful. There's a couple things in here that are really nasty. So, I would say, you know, be very careful. Oh. Looks like everybody's coming out now to kind of battle everything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these drow worms, they're nothing to mess around with. They are not nice. They are not nice. They're awesome to have on New Legacy, by the way, but they're not nice when you're fighting them. Just saying. Oh no, not Aldo! No! No! Oh dear. Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. Yeah, you got to be really careful. I mean, yeah, phase 2 can be really nasty. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around that you got to be really careful about, but yeah. Goodness gracious. But it's nice to see everybody coming together to take on all of this. I love this. This is great. This is honestly amazing to see. I love this. Ooh, careful. Yeah, that guy is nasty business. Yeah. Be careful, everybody. Very nasty business. But so far, they have gotten 1 commander down. 8 more to go. 1 commander down. 8 more to go. I have full faith that they'll be able to pull off phase 2 before the night is over, for sure. Full faith. And then, yeah. Void Warden. Yeah, there's lots of void stuff kind of everywhere, but the ones that you're looking for is a void commander. Those are the ones that you're looking for. And there's kind of a lot of stuff everywhere. I mean, it's not, this isn't, this isn't super easy. You're not going to waltz in and just, lay a couple of hits on some things or on everything, I should say. You're not going to waltz in, lay a couple hits on everything and, be done with it. I mean, yes, there are a lot of things in here that will take a hit or two. And there'll be down and out. But then you have, the harder things like the void, peoples and stuff and, Harbinger of the Void and all that stuff that they're going to take time and a lot of people. You can't believe that was all in your bank? I know there's a lot of stuff on TC1 that is in your bank. It's to make life super easy for you so that you don't have to go through everything. It's boom, there you go. And I mean, if you can do that. There is also commands that you can say on TC1 to kind of boost, if you say you have a character that you just want to boost up. It's not quite 100%, blacksmithing. You can use a command to get yourself to blacksmithing. But I personally, I just do a copy of my character because those are the templates I have, along with the armor and everything else that I have, because I want to see how my characters are handling, events and stuff like that. But you can, realistically, you can create a character on TC1 and just boost all of its, things with the commands and then get right into it too. But you're just not going to have your armor or other things. Britain right now? Yeah, I'm actually going to be heading over that way. Ooh. Yeah. Best of luck to you all. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Take care. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. Yeah, good luck, guys. I know you got this. I know you got this. I know you do. Because y'all are amazing. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You are amazing. So, yeah, I am heading... Oh, goodness. I am heading on my way to Britain actually right now. Oh, well, see, there you go. But, yeah, I mean, you can realistically, make a character on TC1 if you want to take the time to kind of boost, the stuff up. But I would say in the effort of if you're planning on, just getting right into everything, honestly, I would say just copy your character over. It's so much easier than dealing with all the other stuffs. Just my 2 cents, of course. Again, for what it's worth, which is 2 cents. All right. We're just going to head back to humility. Again, it's super easy to get to. The event is not hard to get to at all. It's very straightforward. You know, it is super straightforward. Goodness. And here it is, humility. And we can go to, let's go to Malice Luna, because I know there is a nice little crystal portal here. That'll take us to Britain Mint. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. Wow. That's a lot of stuffs. Yeah. That was all in your bank. Yeah. Everybody gets all this wonderful stuffs in their bank. It's so that you can kind of get an idea of, you can participate and get involved in everything super quick. The spell casting stuff, you got majory items, you've got, all that kind of stuff, but it's all available to you. You got your statuettes and everything. It's all readily available to you. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, yeah, I would say take advantage of all of that stuff because, yeah. Yeah, lots of really cool stuff. But there you go. Heck yeah. Have some fun with it, There's a bunch of people right now on phase 2 in Mistis. So if you want to take a, go check that out, I'm sure they'd appreciate any and all help that they can get. Good to see you too. Good to see you too. But yeah, I would go check that out. Have some fun, test the waters as it were. Okay. Have fun. Yeah, go test the waters as it were. Taka Moongate in Ilshanar Shrine is another way you can go to Mistis. Yes. But like I said, I mean, there's ways to get there. But, yeah, honestly, it's not hard to get to Mistis. So no excuses on I can't get there. It's super easy. Welcome to the stream, Taka. But yes, it's super easy to get to. No excuse that you can't get there. You don't know how to get there because it is super easy. You can run there. It's just super easy. Super easy. So, yeah. You cannot gate or recall in Ilshanar. You're watching since the start. Heck yeah. Well, thank you. You cannot gate or anything in Ilshanar, so asking somebody if they have a gate to there isn't really going to work because, again, you cannot gate in Ilshanar or, recall in Ilshanar. So you got to do a little bit of running, but it's not hard. Humility. Everything is right there in humility, so super easy. But like I said, TC1 right now, they are in phase 2. So I would say, honestly, if you are looking to check it out, they've already done some of the hard work. They're there, right now. So join in, have some fun. Like we talked about earlier, we know that, we've had people say that it, is like a 5-hour endeavor, but it doesn't mean that you have to be there for that whole 5 hours. Join in when you can, help out when you can, where you can, all that great stuff. So take a look at everything. If you haven't read, thank you so much, Hazard. If you have not read the published notes, I encourage you to please read the published notes for yourself. Oh, you're Aldo. Oh, very nice. Well, good luck, Hazard, then. But yes, by all means, read the published notes, take a look at everything. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm so that when people search Ultima Online, we're right at the top of the list. Check us out on all of our social media accounts. We love to post, information as well as, posts about, topics and that to get people talking, and we love to hear what you have to say. And then don't forget to check out uo.com, your #1 official source for all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. And then be sure to check out the forum. If you have an active play account, all you have to do is sign in like you normally do, and boom, you're in. You can ask questions, answer questions, read all sorts of stuff, and give us some 120 feedback. No, you will not lose any of that stuff on your regular shard, Ronin. Anything and everything you do on TC1 stays on TC1. When the shard gets wiped, everybody starts over at copying all over again. So anything you do on TC1 does not impact any of your characters. Just don't do anything naughty, I guess. Don't do anything naughty and you'll be okay. All right. I had a lot of fun today. Hopefully this kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of the first couple phases of 120. Again, if you have feedback, please, please, please let us know, what's going on. The devs did an amazing job at putting this together and also at hearing what you guys had to say and then taking that into, perspective and going, hey, we can tweak this, we can do that. Thank you, Ronan. All right. So yeah, by all means, have fun. More importantly, above everything else, just have fun. That's what it's all about here at UO. So that being said, I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I will see you again on Friday for our Chill Friday. See you then. Bye-bye.